Okay. Put these new headlights on. I can't even remember what brand or where I got them from. Got them a while back. But apparently the wiring is pretty easy. So we've got so tells you to take the headlight off, obviously, and then it just kind of tells you you're there, and then it goes in the back. It tells you what wires to connect. It's pretty simple. You only have to splice into 2 wires, which is the tan and black, tan power, black ground. And that's it. And then, yeah, so, and that's what they should look like. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this passenger side done. And then it also has these blocks. I'm assuming they're the flashers or whatever. There's another one too. For the LEDs, well, there's another one of those blocks too. And since I have the filter in there, I'm not exactly sure. Maybe I can stick them there and there. I don't know. Because I have to get to the filter. Because when I need to change it and clean it, I have to be able to get in behind the headlight to do that. So I don't know. We'll check it out. Yeah, I'll let you guys see it when I get it installed. The install shouldn't be that hard. If there's anything I run across, I'll film it, but yeah, it shouldn't be that tough. Splicing in 2 wires, and I think changing one connector, something with a connector. Let's see, that one there, I don't know, or that right there. But yeah, let's see if I can find the brand of these. Oh, it's a bunch of different languages. Oh, that's just for the moisture and stuff. Yeah, I forgot the brand. I'll just pick them up off of, I don't know, eBay or Amazon or something. But it's been like a year. I just haven't done them yet because I got all that done now. So anyway. Okay, so on that connector, it says the headlight bulb 194. I just depinned it. And so what I did is you take off, what do I do with that piece? Well, there's a locking part on it. I dropped it somewhere. So let me show you with the other one. I'll find it in a sec. Let me show you with the other one. So on this, there it is. On this harness here, see, this is the headlight one he's talking about. That black piece there, you just pop those little clips, pull it back, and then from there, it'll unlock your ability to be able to depin it. And then you go from the side there, right there in that little hole, it locks the pin in. You just push it forward. You just push that end forward and kind of like tip. Oh shoot, hold on. Stick it forward and you kind of just tip like that a little bit. It cracked a little bit, but the locking mechanism, plastics are kind of weak. The locking mechanism holds that pin in. But once you put that black thing back on, the black cap on the back, it'll hold the wires in. But I'm gonna use this to tap in through instead of opening up the wire loom and tap in there. This is what I'm gonna tap in. So it says black and tan, but this is not don't have 10 on here. So assuming the all black is going to be ground, the yellow and black is going to be positive. So I'll tap those two in, see what happens. All right, so if you see, here's the ground. I fed it through the rubber and then twisted it around there. So I took half the wire, twisted it this way, and the other half twisted it that way, so it locks in there. I mean, but it's not going to go anywhere anyway. So that's what I'm going to do to this side. But how are you going to get it in that rubber? I splice it this long, and I'm going to fold it here so it's stiffer, and then I'll just shove that in the hole, a little hole back there, and then I'll take the yellow part and I'll push it, back over the wire, and I'll keep twisting and pushing it over. Instead of trying to push the wire in, I'm pushing the yellow over the wire. So see, you just snap it back in and it'll look like that. So you're not going to pull it out in any way. And there you go. I mean, you shouldn't be yanking on them that hard anyway. And then I'll tape up, the two power wires together, two grounds together, just a little bit of tape. And then I'll tape all four together. All right, so when I was wiring this, I realized that if you want to take the headlight off, you couldn't, because it's going to be attached to this. So I just bought these connectors with male and female. You can also buy a two wire connector at like O'Reilly's, AutoZone, stuff like that. But they were out of them, so I didn't want to wait because I was already in the middle of this project when I went to go get them. So I just bought these butt connectors, and I got heat shrink on the back of them that has the glue on it, the double-sided or the thick heat shrink with the glue, so that is going to waterproof them. So now look, if you look on the center in here, one male, one female. That's so you don't ever cross, connect it back in wrong for whatever reason. Okay, you can't. So I did that on both, and then obviously you got to make sure you got the pair black with the male female and the red with male female, so that you don't ever mix them up. So I did that on both, and so I can disconnect this or whatever, or you can buy like a two wire connector or 2-pin connector from the store and do it that way. But you wouldn't have been able to take off your headlight. So anyway, that is what I'm doing. In a minute, I'm gonna hook this side up, and then I'm gonna turn everything on and see if it works. So they work, huh?
Yep.
There we go. Now I gotta get them in the car.